Well, oh, I guess I actually have to say something before it actually starts and starts recording, which I guess makes sense. Why, hi there. I'm Ron Juckett, Retro Sports Network. I'm going to update you on some things. This one's actually going to go up on Facebook on my own page. So we're going to back up and slow down. And that's why the chat is shut off for this. But, feel free to comment if your friends would be on Facebook or just on YouTube. All right. I've had a minor health scare, I guess would be the best way to put it. Um, we'll just start with that. I'm feeling a lot better today, but we'll back up for those who do not know what happened. Yeah, I had some blood work done, and the blood work was very good for the most part. Cholesterol at 136, liver functions great, kidney functions great. I've been a diagnosed diabetic, I think 17 years, 16 years, 17 years, a long time is what it is. And I've gone through the last few years and just kind of upgraded medicines, and I felt fine and eat some things that I shouldn't eat and sometimes eat too many of those things. And so my last A1C was a 7.9. It should be under 7. And that's, what can you do, Ron, to make that feel better? Okay, we can work on some things and whatever. But my doctor, who is just a wonderful human being, my age, as a matter of fact, and I agreed that the next step would be to in effect have a diabetes medication cocktail of my primary medication and something else to try to lower the A1C, because eventually your body is just going to, type 2s, your body makes insulin, and what happens is your cells don't want it. I don't want this. What is it? You need it. You need to process in energy. Screw that. I want to be lazy. And eventually your pancreas goes, well, if you're not taking this anymore, we're just not going to make it. So I was put on, along with my metformin, which I've been on for years and years and years, I was put on Januvia. And to the credit of CVS, my pharmacy, they called after 3 or 4 days and said, how you doing with it? And I felt fine. But within, I've been on it, I think I was on it roughly 2 weeks. And within the last week, my elbow started bothering me. Now, I put a lot of weight on my elbows. It's pretty much, you don't need, sure, it's kind of big, I guess. And so they've always get pressured. And if they get sore, I have full sensation. I just don't get on my elbows. That's pretty much how it's gone. And first I thought I had a spider bite, and Sarah looked at it and went, no, they're just dry skin. So we lotioned it up, did what I was supposed to do, and it didn't get any better. Flash forward to the weekend, my elbows just weren't comfortable. They have a lot of dry skin there anywhere, so taking off calluses is always a slippery slope. And stomach started to not feel good, and a couple other, I guess, a viewer noticed yesterday that my face was filling out, and when I asked Sarah, she said, "Yeah, you're filling out," which is not good, especially the facial area. And I had some tingly things in my cheeks, which is also not good. So woke up Tuesday morning and did not feel good. Right elbow split. Didn't bleed, but it's split. And so Sarah's got pictures that are rather, my elbows that are rather nasty. Looks like the end of when you're thawing chicken type stuff, and just kind of flabby. And so we've got band-aids on them to work for some padding, and they're healing. They're not swollen this morning. She said my face looked a little bit better. I don't know if that's true or not. It's my own face. It never looks very good. And such. But so I was on my elbows for breakfast this morning, and I'm on my elbows long enough to do this, and then I'm going to get off my elbows again. So as far as the streaming is concerned, I'm still hoping to do my show with baseball demos tomorrow night at 8 or 7:30, but we're going to be very careful until then. And if not, I'm sure he and I can reschedule that. But for the moment, I still want to do that. I don't want to be stuck doing nothing for the next 3 days. But as far as other streams are concerned, nothing really again until Saturday. We'll do tomorrow's talk, and then we'll see how I'm feeling Friday. But the key point being, I guess for me, I don't want to make this too long, is that if you're taking any substance, a drug, doctor gives you something, or your nutritionist gives you something and you don't feel right afterwards, trust your body's instincts and don't let things linger. Um, for in my case, this was a very slow buildup to the point where yesterday Sarah stayed home from work. I'm never sick enough for Sarah to stay home from work. She goes to work. I sleep. She goes to work if I'm not feeling well. She was concerned enough that she said, you know what the number for 911 is, and I'm staying home. Okay, that's fine. And I'm glad that that happened. Like I said, I feel better today. My elbows are a little sore doing this, so I'm not so glad that things were canceled stream wise for me today. But that's pretty much the case. Listen to your body and what it's telling you. It will tell you what is working and what it's not working. This stuff probably did its job as helping to lower my blood sugars, but the side effects were a little too much. And so hopefully we'll talk to my doctor at some point today, and she'll hopefully agree with the decision to stop taking it. As I said, the swelling of my arms are down and all that. But yep, it was a very minor health scare, but a health scare nonetheless. I want to thank all of you out there who have written in concern about missed streams and stuff. We're going to get through this. We'll feel better. And then when everything is back, everything is back. But I don't want to rush it before I'm ready and before it's ready. It'll all still be there. The games are all 40 years old anyway. So as I said, my hope is for on the YouTube side, my hope is to actually do the interview tomorrow night. I can kind of swerve and do different positions, so then we'll see how we go from there. If not, we'll reschedule. He's a good guy, and we'll be able to do that. But if you're watching on the Facebook side, listen to what your body tells you. If you're saying, I don't know if this is going well or not, call your doctor. Call whoever it is that you see for that and get it checked out. Don't let it linger, because if I have trouble with my elbows, I'm pretty much sunk. All right. Hope you're all doing well. Love you all, and talk to you soon right here on Retro Sports Network.